Okay, this is Citizens Eye here today down at the Leicester Tigers ground, and I've got with me George Ballentyne of the Regional Equality and Diversity Partnership. That's a mouthful, George. What are we doing here today?
Okay, this is an event that we've been planning for some time called Choice Unlimited, and the purpose of today's event is to put together service providers along with potential service users. It's now going to be the case that everybody who needs to access services for daily living is going to have to make conscious choices about where they buy them from. They're not going to be just provided without people making an actual decision about where they get them from. People will be given personal budgets if they fulfil certain criteria, and they will have to make their own choices about where they buy those services from. That's a new thing. A lot of people find that quite liberating and exciting, but an awful lot of people find it intimidating and rather frightening. So we've put this event together here today. It's the first of its kind to bring the service users who will be buying those services together with the organisations that are providing them, so they can make their own informed choices.
So what kind of organisations have you got here today, George?
Well, okay, we've got ones which are providing care at home. So we've got organisations that deliver Meals on Wheels, that provide services at home that people can't go out for because of disability or because they're elderly, such as hairdressers at home. People need help with bathing and really the daily routines of life. We've got organisations that are quite high end, like we've got some Nissan who are demonstrating disability adapted cars. We've got John Lewis's who are talking about their personal shopper service. But we've also got much smaller scale organisations, who'll do gardening projects and home decorating, home repair services.
So were you pleased with the reception that you've got from organisations?
Pleased, we're astonished really. We've got nigh on 200 organisations or service providers exhibiting today, and we've got a very large number of service users who are coming through the door to find out what services they can avail themselves of.
Yeah. I was amazed when I came in and saw the amount of people here exhibiting, at a time when there's a lot of portrayal in the press as to services diminishing. Doesn't seem the case here.
Well, it's not so much that they're diminishing as that they're changing. And it is a fact that many people have had access to services who will find that some of those services simply don't exist anymore, which is a great pity, and we're protesting that at the same time as we're helping people to come to terms with the new world that they're living in, where service provision is something they have to consciously purchase from a personal budget, rather than just have them provided as of right by the council or the NHS.
Yeah. How in general has that been received? Is it a mixture of people positive about it, or are they,
Well, there are still many people in many organisations who are screaming blue murder that they don't want this and they want things to go back to the way they used to be, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. So we're really helping people to make the most of what the world is like now and the world that we're moving into, rather than hopefully dreaming about going back to something that just doesn't happen anymore.
Right. And now, George, could you tell me a little bit more about the Equality and Diversity Partnership?
Okay, the REDP, the region that it works in is the East Midlands, so it works across the 9 distinct areas which are in the East Midlands, which are Derby City, Leicester City, Nottingham City, Derbyshire, Leicestershire, Nottinghamshire, Lincolnshire, Northamptonshire and Rutland. I hope that's all of them. If anybody's been missed out, they can protest when this is posted online. It's been in existence for just over 3 years now, and it's bringing together a variety of organisations that work across what are called the protected characteristics. These are qualities defined in the Equality Act 2010, such as age, disability, gender reassignment, race, religion or belief, sexual orientation, sex and transgender, and working with groups who are activists in all those fields to make sure that service providers, local authorities, the media recognise the equality and diversity of everyone who would identify with those characteristics.
Great. And how would people find out more about the partnership if they wanted to?
Well, we have a website, redp.org.uk. We are on Twitter. We have a blog. We have a YouTube channel, and we're featured in other people's online presence, such as Citizens Eye. And we're really pretty easy to find. If you Google REDP or the Regional Equality and Diversity Partnership, you'll find us.
George, thanks for that today, and good luck with the event.
Thank you.